Welcome to day 5 of our daily Bible devotions. We've been talking about handling objections to the theistic arguments, specifically focusing on the objections against the moral argument. And we are on our last day. And as we remember from yesterday, we have established that with or without God, we, mankind, we are the cause of evil in this world. Now, we are not saying that each and every person is totally and utterly evil. We know that we strive to be good. Every person strives that. But the reality is we always fall back to making mistakes, no matter how small, no matter how little. It has ripple effects to the society, to the community in which we live in. And if we are just going to identify the cause of evil in this world, generally speaking, mankind caused evil. Yesterday, we defined evil as the action with the intention to cause harm. And that intention comes with intelligence, comes with the will, the power. And who has that? Us, humans, mankind. We hurt one another. We cause evil in this world. Now, it brings us to the question. If we're going to assume there is a God, if God is the creator, did he create evil? Because he created us, right? And then evil comes from us. Therefore, evil comes from God. If God created us and evil came from us, did he create evil as well? No. Okay. It's like this. God created us. But we, mankind, we are the ones who created evil. I know there are also some objections about some people who do evil in the name of God. Okay? There are some people who kill other people because they do it for God. There are some people who commit bad things and then they claim it's because of God. Here's the reality. Okay? Before we attribute evil to God, if we remove God from the picture, are we removing evil? It's still there. Remove God, we are evil. Now, you add God to the equation, what happens? Two things happen. We either use God as our excuse for doing evil, or we use him as a scapegoat for something that the whole mankind has done. We blame him. We blame God when in fact we are the ones, we are the actors. It's in our hands. Eliminate religion. Is evil eliminated? No. So if we're just going to blame evil to God, to religion, we have to make sure that if we remove God from the picture, if we remove religion from the picture, evil will be eliminated. But the thing is not. We know of many communities who do not believe in God. Many atheistic nations, they do not believe in God, and yet evil is there. We know it's there. Now, with or without God, evil is there. The problem is there. Now, what is your solution? What do you propose? How do you solve this? We now have a problem. We're just using God as a scapegoat. We're just using God as someone to blame for what mankind has done. Now, let's set aside God for a moment. What is our solution to evil? Reason? Education? Education is good. But we have already proved, we have already established that reason does not lead to morality. Rationality does not lead to morality, because even if we know what is good, we do not end up doing all of those good things. Now, speaking of solution, let me ask you this. Think of all the orphanages that you know. Who runs most of the orphanages? Who runs most of the humanitarian organizations? Who are the people that you know who gives to charity? Who gives scholarships? Who built the schools and universities that exist now? Look back in history. Who built those schools and universities? Do you know the answer? Check the answer. Those people are the ones who were motivated by their belief in God. They had this moral duty. They had this sense of moral duty because they believed in God. If there is no God, I'm telling you, if there is no God, I will not teach. I will pursue riches. I will pursue money. I will look after my own good. I will have no compassion for the next generation. I will not care for the future of this world. I will just live in the present. I will just enjoy my life. I'll just let the next generation be for themselves. I mean, if they can't think for themselves, if they can't come up with these things, I'll let them discover those things on their own. If you don't want to believe in God, don't. It's your choice. But do you have a solution for evil in this world? Do you have a solution for the problems and evil that you see around you? Or do you even care? I'm telling you, God is the solution. And I teach because I care. And I teach to take part in the solution. I teach because I have that moral duty inside of me that's placed there by God. It is my devotion and commitment to God that drives me to do these things, to educate the next generation because I care for the future. I remember the physicist Michio Kaku. He said, teach animals the concept of tomorrow. What will happen? Will they understand it? No, because the concept of tomorrow and the future belongs to humans, belongs to intelligent beings. Animals, they don't have that concept. We have that concept of tomorrow because we were made by an eternal God. We are made for the future. We were made for eternity.